All right, guys, welcome to this What is Coaching webinar. Sorry, we are getting started a little late. We got a little bit of technical difficulties. My son is right behind me, so I apologize in advance if he cries. He's normally at school today, but it's a holiday. So I wanted to start off introducing myself. My name is Becky. I've been a coach for about a year and a half. And I absolutely love it. It's been one of the greatest decisions of my life. When I was first introduced to the opportunity, I was barely postpartum with my son. He was born on Thanksgiving Day, 2014. And about a month after, I started really stressing out, knowing that I needed to go back to work. My husband and I are still in school. And I didn't have the luxury of staying home with him without having to work. And so I had job interviews, actually had job offers, and turned them down last second because I just started freaking out and getting super overwhelmed at the thought of putting my son in daycare and me having to work 9 to 5 or all these hours at night. I was a server for many years in the restaurant business and had a lot of random jobs, but again, I'm still in school, so I don't have a degree yet. And so I didn't really know what I was going to do. And I knew there had to be some way that I could stay home with him as much as possible and still earn an income, but I really had no idea where that was going to come from. So I had a friend and she was a Beachbody coach. I had no idea what that even was. I had done Insanity and P90X off and on years before and loved the programs, but I had no idea about the whole coaching side of Beachbody. And she told me about the opportunity. And I remember listening to a call similar to this, although it was just a recording on a phone. I remember hearing the stories of these people, and I turned to my husband and I'm like, this sounds pretty cool. Like, I think this may be something that I could do. But I didn't. And I waited and waited, and I kept putting it off. And I was super skeptical of the opportunity. I had never done any type of network marketing before. It's always had kind of a bad name to me. And so I just kind of kept putting it off. For 6 months, my upline coach, she kept nudging me nicely and being like, I know you'd be awesome as a coach. I kept being like, yeah, like it sounds really cool. I love working out. I am going to school for kinesiology, so I do love the fitness side, but I just didn't really know if I could stand behind a company, if I didn't believe 100% in the products, and I didn't know if I believed in Shakeology. That was my biggest setback. And so I knew that the only option for me was to try it and to get my own results with it and to see if it actually worked. I've never been a shake person. I'd always believed that you could get your nutrients from real whole foods. And I quickly learned the benefits of Shakeology. I drank it for a month and it was incredible. I had more energy. My skin cleared up. It all wasn't overnight thing, and it wasn't even that I had these amazing results after 30 days even, but it's just been a gradual thing over the past year and a half of drinking it every day and finding out that all the foods that we eat, everything is so processed. Even just the fresh vegetables we're buying at the stores these days, everything is not the same as it used to be. And so to be able to get whole food and that nutrition from Shakeology in just a shake that's super easy. I'm really busy, and so that was something that I quickly was able to believe in. And I knew that in order to be a coach, in order to promote a product, I had to believe in it. So once I believed in Shakeology, I figured, well, why not jump in? I have nothing to lose. We were broke, super broke, living in an apartment we could not afford. And so I joined the end of July, beginning of August 2015, and just jumped right in. And it's been a roller coaster over the past year and a half. But it has completely changed me as a person, the community that I get to be a part of that we'll talk more about in this webinar. And just, I can't even imagine what life would be like right now if I hadn't said yes to this opportunity and just tried it, because my biggest thing was I will never know. And I've always been a person to never want that what if and have that regret. And trying and failing and trying again is a lot easier than living with regret. So that's me in a nutshell. And I will toss it over to Elise.
Hi. I'm just going to tell you guys a little bit about my story. Like Becky, I've been coaching for about 2 years. And just a little backstory about me. I graduated from high school early and I jumped right into dental assisting. My dad wanted me to be a dentist and I knew I didn't want to do that, but I also knew that dentistry was a good career, so I wanted to have that security. And so I went into dental assisting kind of as a fallback job, a job for me to do while I was in school to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. But it never was a passion of mine. And I kept wanting to do like my own thing, you know. I wanted to create something for myself. And, you know, as an assistant, you're working under somebody else and you're kind of like the office rat. But anyway, so I actually got certified in Pilates, which I love and it's a passion of mine. But I had a hard time deciding to do it full time because I was really comfortable in the security that the dental world provided me. And I went through a couple rough years of just moving and feeling a little bit lost. And it wasn't until I became pregnant with my son that I had that motivation and push to really do the things that I needed to do for myself, because before having my son, I wasn't the healthiest. I looked fit and stuff, but I wasn't actually having the most healthiest habits in my life. And not only that, I knew I didn't want to go back to work after having my son and put him in daycare. So I knew I needed to do something that was going to give me more freedom, something that that I could have that flexibility with my son. And when I was pregnant, I started following my coach. We were friends from a while ago and had reconnected, and she was talking about these fitness groups, and it sounded really amazing because I've always liked fitness, and but I lacked having friends that were, you know, just trying to get healthy and trying just to live better. I didn't have very many friends like that, so I was super excited about it. But when she told me about the group and buying a challenge pack, I was just like, oh, you know, I don't do home DVDs. This sounds like, yeah, I don't want to do this. And and then anyway, I ended up going through my pregnancy and I kept watching her on social media, and she was working when she was a coach, and she kept talking about building her business so she could quit her job, be at home with her kids. And her and I stayed in contact, and her story was super attracted to me because I liked watching her become healthy, and I liked watching her journey for her creating more freedom in her life. So she actually did end up quitting her job, and she stays at home now. And after having my son, I had gained a lot of weight and I had felt really, really unmotivated. So I had finally decided that I would reach back out to her. And oddly enough, I I bought a challenge pack, which is a fitness program and Shakeology, something I never thought I would do. I never drank shakes before, but I was really at a low point, having gained over 80 pounds during my pregnancy. And I just felt like if this doesn't work, then I don't even know what else. Like, I just need this in my life. I need the community. I need to get in shape. And at the moment, this was the only thing that seemed like it worked for me. So I signed up to be a coach at the same time because you get a discount. And like I said, I wasn't working at the moment. So I definitely needed that discount. And I ended up getting amazing results doing the 21-day fix. And basically, just the results I got gave me the excitement to share this with others and pay it forward, because this business and the community is so amazing. And the only thing I literally regret is not joining when I first got pregnant with my son, and waiting until after I had him. But it's been amazing. It's made me a healthier person, which, you know, affects the people around me. My family's healthy. I feel great, and I'm in the best shape of my life, and I have amazing new friends that I wouldn't have met if I hadn't taken this opportunity. Like Becky, for instance, we met through Beachbody. So I'm super thankful for those connections, and also for it finally being able to face my fears, because there was a lot of fear around me making the decision to become a coach. And so I'm now finally doing more what I like. I teach Pilates in the evening, and I coach during the day while my son is home. And it's the freedom that I have been looking for. So we're going to talk more about what we do as a coach. We have a couple slides for you guys, because visually sometimes it's easier to follow. Okay, so what is coaching exactly? So, are you clicking on the next slide, Becky? Okay, so basically what we do is we share with others, and we basically talk about our own journey, our own struggles with nutrition, fitness, or even just, you know, things that we're going through the day. We want people to know who we are, so we try to be open about what we're going through with life. Also, we work on being a friend. As a coach, we don't need to really be a fitness guru, because truly, when it comes to reaching your goals, people need more of a friend and someone that cares about them, and someone that can help hold them accountable. So basically, we talk to people about their goals and give them things that have worked for us and help them reach their goals through Beachbody products. So as some of you are familiar with, we hold those virtual challenge groups through Facebook, or sometimes through a little fitness tracker app. And these are super fun. I really, really love this because we're all able to come on in one place that's a positive place that we can share our struggles, motivate each other. And since the groups are private, we're able to be really open there and cheer each other on. So I'd like to say we're like cheerleaders because we motivate each other and uplift each other in reaching our goals. So other things that we do is we grow ourselves. Every day we try to learn something so that we have a nice full cup to give to others. So every day I like to read something positive and motivating so that I can also be a positive, motivating person for other people. Best thing about this business is it's your job to be healthy, to work out, drink your shake, and to inspire others to join you and do the same. We set goals and we surround ourselves with amazing friends. And lastly, we get to play on social media, which if you're someone that's plugged into social media, this will seem like a easy thing for you to do. And if you're new to using social media, the cool thing is you can always learn it, and it's super easy and fun. So how do we earn? This is always a big question. We get 25% commission on all sales, and we also get 25% discount on all product. Another thing that we do to earn is through team cycle bonuses. And this is kind of a confusing thing to explain. It's if you decide to become a coach, we can go more in depth about this. But a lot of times people think, oh, if I sign up to be a coach, then under me, for instance, maybe I'll make money off of your sales. And that's not how this works. When you decide to join a team, we work together to build income. So for instance, I help you reach your goals and you help me reach my goals, but we don't make money off of each other. So, but team cycle bonuses is a little bit confusing and something to talk about if you just decide to become a coach. So cool thing is there is no selling in this business or stock that you have to carry on your shelf or parties that you have to throw. And I think that's huge because who has time to throw parties and have people at your house? That takes a lot of energy. But through just sharing your journey, you are able to just invite people to join you and to become healthy. So because we use the product and that naturally gives us something to talk about. So your income is directly affected on the number of lives that you are changing. So the more people that you help become healthy, the better financially you'll do. So where do you even get started? So there is a $39.95 coach sign-up fee. Unless you're in the military, then there's no fee at all. And there's a $15 monthly website fee. And this is just to maintain your website fee. And this is truly the amazing thing about Beachbody is because there is no business that you can start yourself for that low of a cost. So it takes hundreds, thousands of dollars to start a business, and you can start your own business for literally only $40 and with a small website fee, which if you're familiar with how much it costs to actually build your own website, this is a steal of a deal. Or you can get started by purchasing a challenge pack, which that is either a fitness program combined with Shakeology, and that way your coach sign-up fee, that $40, is waived. And currently right now, as some of you may know, we have the All Access Pass, which is every single Beachbody program ever made and any new programs that release, which I think there'll be 3 released this year. with Shakeology. That in itself is a challenge pack. And so with purchasing that, you won't have to pay the coach fee. So sometimes, there's two types of coaches. People can sign up to be just a discount coach, where you might just be somebody that wants to sign up and utilize the discounts. But then there's people that sign up and they actually want to go out and help others. So either way that you decide to sign up and do your business, you're able to do that. All right. So Becky is going to take away, telling us a little bit more.
Okay. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. You might want to mute yourself.
All right.
Okay. And you can see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So now that you have heard about, how we earn, where do I start? One thing I did want to mention about these programs is that we do have a new challenge pack that they just started this year, where you get access to every single one of these programs you see here, plus more, through Beachbody on Demand, which is kind of like Netflix of fitness, where you just sign on to your account through an app or through the website, and you get access to the entire programs of every single one of these. And each one comes with their own nutrition guides and meal plans and recipes. And so it's incredible. There's even a cooking show on there. So there's so much value in it, like over $6,000 of value. And you can get the challenge pack, which comes with an entire year access to all of these programs, plus the 3 that are coming out and Shakeology, and that's only $199. So that cost is nothing compared to the value you're getting, and you can start your business with that, and you don't have to pay the coach sign-up fee. So just wanted to kind of reiterate that and just show you what an incredible deal. I wish that I had this deal when I signed up. So what does the first month look like as a coach? The first month you will be put into a training. We have tons of training. YouTube is a great tool to just search. I've found so many answers to my questions just searching YouTube or Google, or on the Coach Online Office that we get when we sign up as a coach. There's tons of trainings. And so you'll never be left in the dark about anything. But sometimes at the first month, you may think it's a little overwhelming. It's just a lot of information. But we have really broken it down into, we are starting a new coach boot camp a week from today on the 27th. And it's going to be 14 days. And each day you'll be getting a new little video or post and just a little assignment. So it breaks it down so that it's not totally overwhelming in the beginning. You just do piece by piece. And just like they say, anybody can eat an elephant one bite at a time. So it's just a little bit at a time. And we basically go at your speed. If you're somebody like me, where I like to have all the information up front and then I go at my own speed, or if you like to be given it little at a time, or if you just aren't, you wanted to take this a little slower, we go at your speed. So never feel like we're just going to bombard you with stuff or we're just going to leave you in the dark. We really work with you. So we have that new coach boot camp starting on Monday. And it'll be ran through the My Challenge Tracker app. If you've been in a challenge group before in the app, it's really fun. If not, it's super easy to learn and very simple. And you don't have the notifications of Facebook or anything getting in the way. You have all that information right there. We also have, through our upline, so we are part of a huge team, one of the biggest teams in the network, Team TKO, who's our kind of upline coach, Brandy Botts, and she and some coaches in our upline are putting together some training for us so we can be put into that. Today starts the Invite Academy. So this will go for 2 weeks till March 5th, and basically just going over how to invite to coaching, how to invite to all that stuff. So you'll be able to get that training right off the bat, which is incredible to have that right when you sign up. That's priceless. And then March 5th would start push to diamond. So I don't want to go too much into detail about rankings and everything, but in this business, you do have the ability to rank up. Your first rank goal would be emerald. And so it's just kind of a way to measure your success, and you get bonuses and you get certain things by ranking up, and it's really exciting, and it's just a direct relation to how many people you are helping and affecting. So diamond is a big goal that a lot of us have, and some of us have reached, and so there's kind of a group that'll help you along the way of exactly the how to get to diamond. And then after diamond would be star diamond. And so after that one, if you reached diamond by April 9th, then April 18th, you would start that training. So there's so much training. So you would have everything right at your fingertips. And there, trust me when I say there is no shortage of knowledge and training in this business. So why is now the perfect time to get started? Number one, like I just said, we have our training kicking off on Monday. It's perfect time. Plus you have that extra training, which that doesn't happen very often. So that's a really incredible time. Busy season is here. So this is still the beginning of the year when people made that New Year's resolution that they wanted to lose weight, they wanted to join a gym or whatever it is. People are still have that in the back of their mind, and especially now, people may have fallen off, and now is your chance to kind of get them back on the wagon. And it's time to get ready for spring break and for summer. And so this is when it's really busy in the fitness industry. So this is like the golden time to get started. Plus you have that all access pass that I was talking about, where you can have these tools that you give them where they get an entire year of these programs. They get Shakeology, which is a meal a day of the best nutrition they could have. And you're just setting people up for success, and you have that to give them, which is incredible. And you get to earn free trips. So I don't know if you're friends with me, if I brought you into this call, but if you saw my post last night, I earned a trip to the Riviera Maya next spring. So this company really rewards you for working hard, and there's so many events. Every quarter we have what we call Super Saturday or Super Sunday, and it's just kind of a local training that we have all around the nation. So coaches in your area will put together one, and you can find the closest one, and you go and you get trainings, and you get to hear from top coaches. And it's really, really fun to be able to see people in person, and to get that sense of family and community that you feel online, but it's always different when you get to see them in person. We have Coach Summit, which is in July, and that's our biggest event of the year. And that is so much fun. I got to go to Nashville last year, and you're able to earn a free ticket to that if you just help at least 3 people the first 3 months, every month, the first 3 months of your business. And so there's ways that you are able to earn this. And then the trip that I'm taking to Riviera Maya next year is just a kind of a reward for helping people every single month and throughout the year. And that one is all inclusive and everything. So there's so many things, and it's not about the trips. It really isn't, because I would do this if I never got a trip. But that's just a nice little perk that you get, and who wouldn't want an awesome trip? So Number 4 is it's just your fresh start and it's time to build something for you. I remember that feeling when, as a new mom, feeling so trapped, feeling so stuck, thinking, I don't know how I will ever support my family. I don't want to have to be I don't want to have to be dependent on anybody. And I felt trapped. I had never felt so trapped in my life. And this business has given me hope. It's given me like a glimpse of light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm not where I want to be yet, but I am well on my way there. And that is what gets me so excited and happy to wake up every single morning to be able to help people, because I know that what I'm doing now is going to have a huge impact on so many people and on my family. And it's a fresh start, and feels so good. So finding your tribe. So just like I was talking about those events and trips that you can go on, it's really awesome because once you get signed up as a coach, you get plugged into all of our team pages. And these are full of like-minded people that are so positive and inspiring. And it's just a whole community that you're not really, I at least am not always used to, but I love. And so these are just some pictures of me with some of my coaching friends, and Elise and I haven't actually met in person yet, which is so funny. But we have done a lot of calls together and we talk through FaceTime. So I feel like I know her really well, but she lives in Portland. I live in Orange County, California. So we don't live near each other, but we will be getting to see each other this summer. But these are just some pictures at Summit, at Super Saturdays, a team retreat that Elise got to go on. And so it's really, really nice, especially as a new mom, that I felt to have those friends and that sense of community where, I don't get to go out with friends all the time like I would like to, but yet you still have these friendships that you made. And I wouldn't have even known Elise before if it weren't for Beachbody. So it's just the friendships is really what keeps you going. So where do you truly want to be a year from now? That's a question that is a really good one to ask yourself. Are you living the life that you want to? Is this something that you want to do long term? Do you feel stuck? Where do you want to be 1 year from now? And are you doing anything to get there? So whatever you do, just choose you and make 2017 amazing. It's still early in the year, plenty of time to change the course of your life if you're not happy with where you are right now. So I'm going to stop screen sharing and look at you for a second. But I just wanted to thank you for coming on and watching. And just know that this opportunity isn't for everybody, but it is for those that want something more, that want some change in their life, and something where you can wake up every morning feeling fulfilled, feeling like you're making a difference. And I'll tell you, those messages I get from people saying that they are fitting into clothes they've never fit into. They have more confidence. Their marriage is better. They're a better parent. They're a better friend. Those things, that's what keeps me going. And it's pretty incredible to be behind a company that has such high standards and morals and is really out there to make a difference in the world. And we are going international. They've announced that. And so that's another thing that I should have had on the PowerPoint about why now is the time. Guys, going international is huge. We are only in the US and Canada right now, and there's an entire world out there untouched. And so by getting in now when we are about to announce, they haven't told us where, but this year they said they are announcing we're going international. So that's a really, really exciting thing to be a part of. So with that, Elise, do you have anything else you want to say? Sorry, my son.
Nope, I think you covered it all, Becky. Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining on. Reach out to me or Elise, whichever one invited you to this. We can chat. If you have any questions, any concerns, I bet you anything, we've had the exact same ones. So never feel like it's not worth asking, because we both had lots of hesitations in the beginning. I get it. I know what it's like. So reach out to us, and we are so excited and hope to see you guys in the training next week. Have a good day.